one of the most common things that I hear from people is that they have to get fitter before they walk into the doors. So I'll talk to somebody about the gym and they'll say, well, I'll be there soon, but I have to get fit first before I start with you. And it kind of makes me laugh because we're a space that you should feel like you can come in regardless of age, ability, or skill level. And I feel like people need to understand that there's a layer where that's our job. Let us deal with that and you just have a good time. You focus on creating relationships, you focus on enjoying fitness, and we're gonna help you get to your goals regardless of how long that takes. There are many reasons why you should incorporate fitness into your life, and it doesn't necessarily have to be CrossFit, but physically moving and staying active is really important, not only for your physical health, but your mental health as well. And so people may have other hobbies, but I think it's really important to make sure that you continually keep moving to make sure that you have the best quality of life that you're able to achieve. So if you're sitting there right now and you're part of the adaptive community and you really want to get involved in athletics, it doesn't necessarily have to be CrossFit. It could be any sport, but you're sitting there going, I don't really know how I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know what questions to ask. I don't know how I'm going to approach it. Honestly, just walk through, roll through, move through the door. Once you open that door, you'll be amazed at the opportunities that could be presented to you and the educational experience that you might be giving somebody else that's in front of you. So just ask. Just go out there, put yourself out there, and enjoy the experience. So you might be wondering, what if I can't do the workout as written? Whether you're an adaptive athlete or not, and you come in thinking, okay, I might not be able to do today's workout. How is that gonna feel? How are the coaches gonna feel? Quite honestly, if you're in the right space and you've talked to the right people, it will not matter whatsoever. Your experience is your own. Your fitness journey is your own. Regardless of where you are, your coaches are gonna match you. So don't worry about completing the workout as it's written on the board. If you need to scale, that's totally okay. Everybody has a first day. Everybody has a first week. But what's really cool is that first week then turns into a first month. And that first month then turns into the first 6 months. And sooner rather than later, you're gonna realize, oh man, I've been doing this for quite a long time. And you know your scales, you know how you're gonna adapt, and you get to go into the gym with confidence. And that's a really cool feeling. So there may be people out there right now thinking, I'm a little too shy for group classes. And I totally get that. But I think you should put yourself out there because regardless of what avenue you decide to go, being in a group setting is a really cool experience when you start creating those relationships and people that rely on you being there, people that look forward to you being in class and creating those friendships, especially now as we sit at home and we have to social distance from each other. Being able to see each other on a screen even kind of brightens your day. So even if you're thinking, it might not be for me, I would challenge you to put yourself out there because you never know who you're gonna meet and may change your life. So your body is an amazing tool. And I often hear that people don't necessarily know how they're gonna afford fitness activity. What makes me laugh though is that your body is your natural fitness tool. If you can't afford group classes right now, I totally get that and can respect that. But you still can do something. You can physically move, regardless if you're in a chair or you're walking. You can roll, you can walk, you can run. However you want to get active, it's really important to stay active. And I know that there can be some financial constraints when it comes to big fitness group activities, but that doesn't mean you have to sit at home and do absolutely nothing. You're gonna get so much more satisfaction if you just get up and move. Another thing I hear is that I don't have the time to work out. Life is busy, I don't have time. Quite honestly, this is gonna sound a little bit harsh, but if you wanna make the time, you will. You decide if you don't have time. Workouts don't have to be 1 hour long, 90 minutes long, even 30 minutes long. Some really effective workouts can be done in a time frame of 3 to 7 minutes. If you can't find 3 to 7 minutes to move your body, then you're making the decision not to. Not that you don't have time. I also hear I'm a little too old to do what you do. And it's funny because when I hear people say that, do what I do. Do what I do means moving my body in the way that works for me. Just because you're of a certain age doesn't mean you don't have to move your body. Trust me, I've seen people that are in their 90s, even in close to the hundreds, that are still active and moving their body. So again, just because you decide that you quote unquote can't do something at your age, you're limiting yourself. That might sound harsh, but that's reality. Nobody else is stopping you but you. So I would challenge you to get up and move regardless of what your age is. The last thing I want to address is the fact that not everybody's journey is gonna be the same. Just because you do one style of fitness and I do another doesn't mean that one of us is doing it right or wrong. Everybody is on their own fitness journey, and I just want to remind you to please respect that. Regardless of where somebody is in their journey, they're trying their best. So just remember to have fun with it and enjoy yourself. I just wanted to say thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This video has been so much fun to make for you guys. And just remember that I'm going to continue creating things that'll help you stay driven.